Almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, December 21st, outside Ephesus, Maison de la Vierge, Mary's house. And what we've just been told, that after the crucifixion, or prior to, Jesus, before dying on the cross, entrusted to St. John, the care of his mother, when he said, "Here's your mother." And from that hour, St. John took her to his own. The Acts of the Apostles relate how after the death of Christ, his followers were persecuted in Jerusalem. St. Stephen was stoned in 37 AD. St. James was beheaded in 42 AD. And they further relate how they divided the world between them for preaching the gospel. And St. John was given Asia Minor, where we are now. And now that Mary had been given to his care, and with the persecution, he probably brought her with him to Asia Minor. So in other words, John needed to go out and preach in the countryside. They needed to get out of Jerusalem because it was too dangerous. So all the apostles spread to different parts of the territory. And because Mary was John's responsibility and John was Mary's responsibility, they kind of stuck together. And so to try and confirm this, they have found the tomb of St. John in Ephesus. Let's see. The first basilica is here, dedicated to the Blessed Virgin. And in the early days, churches or places of worship were only dedicated to persons who had lived or died in the locality. Anyway, they go on to tell you reasons to support the fact that this, in fact, was her house. They discovered it, I want to say it was in the 1800s. Anyway, it was rebuilt in 1950. So we'll take a look. I'm sorry? I know I did. And St. Paul, of course, and you hear his Gospels, St. Paul speaking to the Ephesians. Well, that's where we are. He preached in the in that theater that I did earlier back in Ephesus. He would actually preach there to the Romans at that time, of course. Okay.